What's cracking, LGU? DJUILESYBOY back in attack on Hanoi. Brings a little Russian match. Another challenge match. I wasn't actually even going to enter this this video in because I was trying my fucking hardest to get you an Uzi gameplay with a 30 plus, and I just couldn't manage it. You know, I got 28 and 8, 22 and 4 games like that, and I just said that's not good enough. You know, it has to. My video has to meet the challenge. That's the kind of way I run my shit. And right here is like, I can't understand how I thought there'd be more 30 plus gameplays with the Mac-11, because the Mac-11 is up there with the best submachine guns in the game. Only probably beaten by the AK-74U because of the range on the 74U. But Mac-11 is, as Fisticuff said early on into the game when it first came out, it's top tier. You stick rapid fire on a Mac-11, sleight of hand scavenger, a marathon or ninja, your preferred perk. You could even run hacker if you want to run jammer. And this was one of those matches, and I'm going to show you a little sneaky motherfucker. This is when I realised what I was dealing with. I knew what I was dealing with anyway, because we'd played these boys in 2 games before this, and they were campers. So this is one for all you rushers. This is the day the rusher conquered. He conquered all that the campers could throw at him, and you'll see in this video how much care I actually took. I was checking all my fucking corners, which annoys me, you know what I mean, in a video game, that you have to check all your corners, that there would be punk bitches hiding in them, ready to run up and knife your ass, just like they got me there a minute ago, and just like that fella. These boys were, you know, they were the best of campers. They love to camp. They just don't, you know, I don't see the fucking point in it, people. What's the point in camping in this game, like, you know? But anyways, we shall just like the Terminator, and that will become relevant at the end of the video. And we're gonna pop this motherfucker and get him out of his little camping spot. See, that shit scared him. Look at this. He jumps and he dives and he gets the fuck out of Dodge because he knows what's coming. And you know, really and truly, people, this why I prefer the Mac-11. Personal choice. Why I prefer the Mac-11. I like the Mac-11 because of the reload speed. It is the fastest reloading submachine gun in the game, and it has devastating power, and you will kill with them 1 and 2 shots, especially if you're aiming up a body for the head, because we see these couple of boys in here in this room, and we're going to pull some Terminator shit on them. So we're going to cook this baby, and there's one I prepared earlier, son. Boom! And you know, you gotta love that. Like, you gotta love when that shit happens to you, because, you know, when you plan that out, and you see on the UAV, I see the extra fella, so I'm gonna flank him, which is as a rusher is your objective, because if you're running a gun without a silencer, you're on the map, so the enemy know where you are. So you stick close to your team, and that way they can be giving you cover and fire as you make your rush. And there's a couple of different examples of this in this game. There you go, look, I pick him off. Of course, I'm at the front of the team, but the team are all moving up forward along with me, because we're moving towards these boys and get him with steady aim. I mean, look at that devastating power there in the Mac-11. You know, rapid fire, off the hip, he's on the run and everything, and you just destroy him because the air is filled with bullets. And you will find yourself reloading probably after each kill, and I do my usual stunt and burn myself, but that doesn't stop me, because I want to get in there so bad that I really don't give a fuck about the flames. And right here I see this guy in the corner of my eye on the screen here, but in game, you know, you're really rushing that hard, you don't see these guys. And this guy gets me with the knife, and this was a 30 plus game, so I really wanted to bring an Uzi game, but you know, there's a lot of things going against the fucking Uzi, and there's a lot of problems with it. And if you wanted to run the Uzi, I'd probably run it with steady aim and rapid fire, because it's so hard to shoot off the hip or off the sight. Even with a red dot, I mean, it just bounces all over the place, and you can put grip or anything you like on it, it's still the very same. So steady aim would be your good one. And look at this range on this Mac-11. I mean, you know, this is a great submachine gun, people, and you should, you know, it's underused in the game. The CR film said it's overlooked, and it is overlooked because it is up there with the best of them. It's one of my favourite guns to use, and you know, I love the one-handed grip on the gun. But and the way they reload, I love the sound of it, as Major always calls it, the matchbox gun. And this fella, look at this shit. So you could see that we were up against adversity here against these campers, but we were going to strive on. And you know, the Mac-11 is perfect. It gives you the mobility, you have the speed, and you know you're only going to be down to 10 or 20 bullets. So you know each kill is going to take around, you know, if you're shooting good, it's going to take 4 or 5 or 6, 7. But I mean, it fires so fast. It's not that it's uncontrollable, it's quite controllable, and you can use it very effectively if you take your time with it. But you have to be in close, so you can use it over distance, but expect to use the clip. So you have to be tactically aware and be thinking about where your next cover is. Just like this, I'm running around this van. I can see they're all coming around me. I'm obviously deep in their spawn here, and of course one gets me, but that's fine. I think he just robbed my Mac-11, that bitch. Well, I'm coming back for him. But you know, we have a nice game style in Ireland. You know, I know a lot of LGU people are from America, and you know, probably a lot more worldwide than the audience I've been exposed to. And you know, we have a great culture of gaming here in Ireland. Well, an awful lot of runner gunners, all aggressive players. Well, any that I really meet, very aggressive, and we all want wins and big wins. You know, we'd rather, you know, look good and win, or look good and lose, than look bad and win. And you know, that's probably, yeah, we do play for the team, but we won't be all camping around the place like this. These guys, and these guys were three guys that were in the lobby, and they kept getting in the same match, so I could only take it that they were a party, and they had their camping done. And UAV is so essential if you're going to be rushing, because this fella thought he was flanking me, but I was flanking him. And as Cypress Hill once said, as I pull the trigger of my 9, say good night, bitch, boom, biddy, bye bye. And that's the way to treat them fucking second chancers, bitches. You know what I mean? Give it to them with the handgun. That's why, if you're going to be running a submachine gun, you should be running a handgun with that, because all aggressive classes need handguns, because you need a quick reload. And if you run out of bullets on the second fella, you need to put one more good handgun bullet into him. You'll get your handgun out quick enough and you get him. Look at this headshot. So there you go, look how accurate that was. It's quick burst and boom boom, headshot. And this was running up on the match here. It's, you know, there's not long left, and it was this was one of their fond spots. They love this house, and they love the other house over the far side on Main Street, which is fine by me. And that's why I run the napalm, because you know, I do rush a lot and I do die a lot. I mean, most of my games I go, you know, 28 for 12, 28 for 10, 28 for 14, 28 for 16, because you know, I'm always in the enemy spawn and I'm always in their face, and that's why I run the low kill streaks. And even sometimes I do run the high kill streaks, you know, when all the team is together and someone else is gonna be prepared. And this is a little, that was a little example there of the mid flank in the middle of battle, you know, pressing him. You know, he wasn't expecting that shit. He was waiting for me to pop up, back up, and have a game of peekaboo with him. But that's not my style. I want to rush these boys. I want to push the enemy, and that's how you do it there. And right here is where the Terminator comes into effect, because just like all good saviors, a man needs his retribution, and I shall have it. And that's for sure. Even though I'll carefully make my way around, I decided to pick up that grenade along the way. And that's always, you know, sometimes you get your ass shot for that shit, but we come back around because we know they're going to be up here. They're spawning down this side, and here he is again, this second chance bitch. And we have El Sleepador there having a little snooze. He heard the gunfire, he decided he'd check it out, but G11 against me, my blade, you're done. And just like the fucking Terminator, this fella should have realised that the DJUILESYBOY, the one, the only, would return, and I would be back. Good luck.
Our counter spy planes in the air. Our counter spy planes in the air. That's how it's done. Good job, team.